Here we go, Silverstone, Sergio Perez, Red Bull, got my gloves on, all ready to race. There are some new changes in this game as well that I'm sure that you'll see. This is a work in progress version of the game. We have a pit stop minigame, we have a different pit stop sort of style of animation, if you will, with a broadcast simulation, as well as safety cars are different. So, with that, let's get off, let's get into this, let's have a bit of fun. Ooh, that Red Bull engine, ooh. Here we are, the famous corner. Alright, let's see. Now you gotta keep your foot down and go hard left. Oh, no, my car's not tuned for it properly. Oh. Coming around the back, and... Oh, cutting grass. Alright, what do we get?
Excellent lap, we're very pleased with that.
P1, baby. Let's see how we go. Let's have a bit of fun. Oh, a bit wide. Got Carlos Sainz right behind me. Let's use some overtake. Whoa. Oh, no. Whoa. Oh, let's give it to Verstappen. Whoa.
You're dead. You crazy son of a bitch, you're dead.
So this game is available to play in VR if you have a VR headset and you're on PC. I believe it is only VR for PC, so Xbox doesn't have VR, and I don't believe it's VR for PlayStation. However, post-launch, we are getting cross-play. So if you've got friends that play on consoles and you play on PC, post-launch we are getting cross-play, which is very cool. Now I have played this with a bit of VR. I need to drop down for that. I have played this with a bit of VR, but when I turn the capture card on to start recording my gameplay, it doesn't like that. So it is still a work in progress. So it's fine. It's an early access build of the game. So unfortunately I can't get much VR capture. However, when the game does fully release and I cover it as a proper video review, as this is not a review, it's just impressions, I will talk more about the VR. However, from what I have played with the VR, and just getting used to it and having a bit of fun, I've also picked up iRacing, which what many people consider to be the best racing going around, even though it has a subscription service, kind of interesting. However, I did get the Mercedes W12 for that game, just to see what it was like. Oh, I feel like I'm losing power. And I prefer the VR racing in this than I do to iRacing. It is very cool that in iRacing you turn the car on, but I don't know what it is. Just a Formula 1 game is more my jam rather than a sort of a jack of all trades racing game. Maybe I'm running through this S-bend. Ooh, there's floor damage. Alright.
Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful.
I'm trying. So the car is more grippier on the road. I haven't had to worry about putting my foot down because I am a heavy foot when it comes to racing. I haven't had to worry about putting my foot down over a rumble and the wheel kicking out of me. That was a big learning curve for me last year. But the cars this year feel more grippy. If that makes sense, or if that helps. Oh, alright, so the underbody has hurt that corner. I can also say, from previous races and just flapping about, that the front wings for these cars are more tougher. They're tougher. So in last year's Formula 1 21, if you touch something, if you even thought about touching something with the wing, it would take damage. But the wings seem to be tougher in this game, which as they are in real life as well. Yeah. What else can I say? We are getting a supercar sort of style mode added to the game. Now that is for sort of a single player, solo my career sort of style mode of game. So if you race for Mercedes, you can drive fancy Mercedes doing like little time trial laps and all that sort of fun. If you race for the Aston Martin racing team, you get to race Aston Martins, all that sort of stuff. I don't believe that is going to be a multiplayer mode. For multiplayer, your traditional online multiplayer, it's just the standard Formula 1 cars. Now, there was a bit of distaste for adding cars that aren't Formula 1 cars, or Formula 2 cars, if you will, into a Formula 1 game, like, you know, being able to drive a Mercedes AMG around a track, and I get the point of...
Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon.
I'm noticing it now.
Max is coming in for his stop.
Alright, all of the soft tyres have gone in. Let's see how my tyres are doing. So yes, I understand why people didn't want to, you know, I'm playing a Formula 1 game, I don't want to drive anything else. And...
use your overtake button more, it's time to utilise some of this energy, come on.
put down in here. Whoa, yeah, the underbody's damaged that setup. But I sort of like the idea of, like, when I play Formula 1 with my friends online, you know, while we're waiting for everyone to get in the lobby and get online, you know, some people have to go make tea or coffee, or some people aren't ready, or whatever that instance may be, is being able to just boot up, you know, Silverstone, Spa, whatever the track is, and just race, like, non-Formula 1 cars, race supercars around a track, just to warm yourself up, to have a bit of fun. I think that's kind of cool, and yeah, a lot of people can say, yeah, you can do that, and you know...
Okay, we're approaching the pit window, you're going to be on softs.
People can say, yeah, you can do that in iRacing, and yeah, you can do that in iRacing, but iRacing is a 15-minute load time. Where here in Formula 1, it's a 2-minute load time. Alright, let's go. Driver behind.
That's Max behind you now. Okay, the gap behind is 45.5 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old, and the time last lap was a 1:36.0.
Now, of course, Formula 1 isn't for everyone. Like, not to say, like, no, you can't beat your skin. But I do have a friend of mine who knows that I love the series. He picked up the game on Xbox last year, and he's...
Box, we're coming in this lap.
He's not a fan of going around in circles all day. He can do it for maybe 5-10 laps, and then he gets bored, which is fine and fair. But there is a bit of a learning curve when it comes to Formula 1 games, because the first time I played an F1 game, you can't sit back and play it like a Mario Kart game. You really need to be concentrating on what you're doing. And then as you get used to the game and, you know, the turning mechanics and the reaction times and all that sort of stuff, you can then start to sort of sit back and have a bit of fun with it. But this game, unlike Forza Horizon 5, is a great reason to buy a steering wheel. I did not like Forza Horizon's wheel input, but the wheel, anything Codemasters does, especially when it comes to its steering wheel support,
No
is
need to worry
absolutely
about the tyre
fantastic.
condition for now. Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
And it looks like Red Bull have made a call to come into the pits. They're going to be hoping for a fast turnaround.
So it changes to a broadcasting style of game, which is interesting. So normally you can just drive in and do it, but you know, you can let it come in and do its thing.
And away we go. No problems, very smooth. Red Bull will no doubt be very happy with that stop.
Oh, Ricciardo sitting in P16. Oh, bugger. Now, it has a similar setup for the safety car, so if the safety car was pulled out, same thing.
The race on this compound.
So the cars are very grippy compared to last year. Again, I've said that a couple times now, but I don't know. It feels more solid and in place than last year. But that's not to say last year was bad. Last year was a fucking great game, but they seem to, you know, just keep doing their thing and tweaking it. And these are brand new cars this year, so they had a lot of work to do, not only in the designing division, because you're not just changing a wing, changing a fucking, you know, changing a small piece on the car. You are doing brand new car designs, brand new car engines. Hopefully, we can't drive in that stupid BWT bloody all pink design for the Alpine on our staff now. That is an awful, awful design. Well, there we have it. That was Formula 1 22. It releases the 28th of June for the Champions Edition, which is the pre-order version of the game, and then July 1st for the standard edition of the game. With the, you know, the pre-order version of the game, you get some enhanced cosmetics that you got similar to last year. But look, it is an absolutely fantastic, fun game. There is VR for PC, which is fun. I've had some issues recording it on my behalf, but as this is a work in progress game, there are some technical issues here and there. Could be me, could be the game, who knows. I don't want to necessarily show footage that doesn't represent how fun VR is, because VR is a load of fun. If you are interested in learning more about Formula 1 22, of course you can pre-order the game when it becomes available. I believe it's available now. And if you have any questions below, you can list them, and yeah, I'll see what I can do answering them. But Formula 1 22, can't wait for it. It's last year's game was awesome. This year's game's even funner, and yeah. There's just so much left to do with this game. So I'll do one more video on this game. If you have any questions, yeah, list them below, and yeah, I'll see what I can do. Thanks, guys.